pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Clerk Pro Tem, please call the roll.
Call the roll.
Thank you, sir. Kathy Wilkin.
Here.
Kathy Altonsi.
Here.
Calvin McElwain. McElwain, I'm sorry.
Here.
Ted Oldall.
Here.
Supervisor Patrick Sellers.
Here.
You have a quorum, sir.
Excellent. Thank you. The first order of business is approval of minutes for the January 5th, 2026 meeting, and the motion and second, please.
So moved.
Second.
Motion, policy, second. Please take a look at the minutes if you haven't done so already. Any questions on the minutes? All righty, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any opposed? Motion carries. The next order of business is approval of bills payable, and a motion and second, please.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Alderman, second by Alderman Dahl. Please take a look at the bills payable.
No questions.
Any questions on bills payable?
No.
Seeing that there is none. Seeing that there is none, Clerk Pro Tem, please call the roll.
Trustee Altonsi.
Aye.
Trustee Oldall.
Aye.
Trustee Wilkin.
Aye.
Trustee McElwain.
Aye.
Supervisor Sellers.
Aye. Motion carries. The next order of business is the supervisor's report. I have the expenditure of the budget report I want to hand out to the board. You got one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I also
you.
have program information from the Jumpstart program that I would like to hand around and talk to everyone about here real quick. Go. All right.
Thank you. Thanks.
Since this program began in
What's in my papers?
In April of last year, we've served a total of 52 individuals. Resumes and job preparations, 36. Job placements and employment, 15. Education and training connections, 10. Stable housing outcomes, 2. Vehicle obtainment outcomes, which is helping people, get their license and all that good stuff, 4. FAFSA completions, 5. Employment highlights and stability. Participants secured full-time employment with local and regional employers, including Burner Foods, LK Manufacturing, Honeywell, and other in-town businesses. Several individuals increased wages or moved onto more stable positions as a result of career navigation and resume support. Job stabilization support resulted in participants securing their first apartments and stable living arrangements while maintaining employment.
Wow.
Education outcomes, participants were supported with GED pathways, college enrollment, workforce certifications, and financial aid navigation. 5 participants successfully completed FAFSA, removing a major barrier to post-secondary education and training. Flip to the next page. You see the program has grown by 18% since October. Employment outcomes more than doubled with strong wage and job quality improvements. Education pathways expanded, including the FAFSA completions. And employer and college partnerships continue to deepen, improving placement, speed, and outcomes. The final page, if you take a look, you can see the activity and count. College connections, 10, GED support 2, FAFSA 5, skilled trades and apprenticeships, 3 CDL program, 1 enrollment. The program since October before, and then now in October, participants served were 34, currently is 52. Resumes completed in October 22, currently is 30. Employment placements was 7 in October, currently is 14. Education connections was 6 in October, currently is 10. FAFSA completed in October 0, currently 5. Housing placements was 1 in October, currently 3. We have 86% full-time employment placements in this program. This
That is
program
amazing.
is doing well. Do we have any questions
Do they
on
have,
the program?
they obviously have to be of a certain age?
Yes, between 18 and 24.
Okay,
Yeah.
that was my only question.
And
That's
when
amazing.
did the program start,
In
roughly?
April of
April.
last year, yep.
Okay.
So we started from 0 in April. We had no clients, no individuals were serving at first, and we started gaining momentum, and we've been gaining momentum ever since in the program.
Do you know if the step up since October, does that reflect primarily just momentum with the people that have been working in the program and now getting results, or does it reflect more influx into the
It
program?
reflects more influx into the program. JR has made great connection with Highland Community College, and they've been sending people into the program, and it's been working quite well. He's been doing a great job making his connections throughout the community with different employers and different agencies like Highland. So he's trying to get deeper into the school district. Once he gets to the school district, to where kids who aren't going to college, we can help them get employed. And the ones who are going, need help with their FAFSA, we can help them with that as well.
Yeah.
All right, any more questions?
No question, but there's a comment. Yeah, these are great results. And so with the numbers, these clearly are, the numbers aren't just township clients or kids
No.
of township clients.
No.
It's citywide.
Yep.
So
This program is open to anyone in the city of Freeport that's looking for employment or looking to improve their employment status. Let's say they want to move up into a promotion, we can help them sharpen their resume skills and sharpen their soft skills in order to meet that demand. So we are very, very confident in the program. The program has been going very, very well. Jahari's doing a great job making his connections, and I'm very pleased with the program myself.
You should be.
Thank you. And this is a township original program, written by us. This is ours. This is not a canned program. This is not something we got from somebody else. This is our program, tailored for our youth and for our area here in the city of Freeport.
And then with, let's say summer comes around, do you get more during the summer once they've graduated?
Well, I don't know. This is the first year, so
Yeah,
we'll
that's
see
true.
how the summer goes. I'm anticipating more because word is starting to spread. Now we're having, people call up here, hey man, I heard y'all get me a job. That's not how it works.
Not quite.
Right.
that's the eventual outcome,
Right.
but you got to do some work in
There's some
between
work
there.
involved, and so we do make sure that the person that's part of the program, they have some sweat equity into it. They have to do their part as well. If everybody's working together, then the ship will move properly. If not, then it won't move. So they know that they have to do their part as well, and we communicate that. Okay.
Hey, Patrick, I got a question.
Yes,
for
ma'am.
you.
Yes.
Okay, so, Kathy, so does it, if anybody can apply, does that mean that it's open to all ages then?
Well,
Or is it just from the 18 to 24?
No. It's open to all ages, but
Okay,
as
that's
of
what I
right now,
wondered.
our main group has been 18 to 24.
Oh,
So
gotcha.
we've had some
Okay.
people outside of that age group, but that's the main,
That's
that's
the
the crux
crux
of
of
it.
it,
Yes, that's the
okay.
crux of it. Yes.
thank you for
Okay.
asking that, Kathy,
Yep.
You're welcome.
because I was thinking,
Yeah. No. As a matter of fact, I think we have someone who's in the program. I think she is 61.
Wow.
She's in
Okay,
the program.
great. People have asked me that question, and
Yes.
I thought I thought it was open for all ages,
Yep.
but I'm glad to get the clarity on it.
Yep,
Thank
open for all
you.
ages.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
Any more questions, comments, or concerns? Okay, then let's move on.
Oh, wait.
Yes.
Going backtrack.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, go back to that,
To
yeah.
the expenditures.
What you
So we're a little bit more than halfway.
Yes.
So for the items that are at 72%, are we feel good that they're still going to come in under
Oh, yeah.
100? Okay. All right.
Oh, yeah.
All
Oh,
right.
yes. Yep. We're confident that we're not gonna go over budget.
All right.
That's something that we don't do around here. No, we don't do that.
Just making sure there wasn't.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I mean, unexpected stuff comes up. So I mean,
Right.
it's
No.
just-
We are good.
Life happens. So.
Yep.
All right.
So,
That's it.
any more questions on the expenditure of the budget report? I mean, I'm all ears, guys. Let me have them. Literally, all ears.
Hey, do we have numbers yet for the renter assistance program?
No, not yet. I'll
Okay.
get those for the next meeting.
All right.
Wonderful.
Yep, I'll get those for the next meeting. Yep, let me write that on my sheet here if I can find it.
Because it'll be interesting to see how many cases there are, just to get a feel for one. Did the new rental company change their strategy after there was public protest? So that'd be a kind of a good indicator to see if.
I can let you know that I've been receiving phone calls and emails about rents being raised
Okay.
with the promise of things being fixed. The rent is raised, I'm raising the rent, but we'll have everything fixed by March 1st. If not, the rent will go back to what it was before. I'm getting those phone calls.
Wow.
Okay.
So I'm doing all I can to stay out of it, Mike, like you would tell me to do. I'm doing all I can, but I can't make any promises because we are receiving those phone calls and I'm getting those messages and people like, can you do this legally? I tell them I'm not an attorney.
Right.
You will have to consult an attorney or
Right.
but there are certain things you can look up online.
Yeah.
There are that they do have tenant rights and responsibilities.
Right.
You can look those things up. So as I get more and more phone calls, I will let the board know about the phone calls that I've been receiving. I want to keep you guys abreast of what's going on and what I am hearing. And yeah, we'll
All right.
take it from there. So, but I will have those numbers for you guys for the next meeting.
All right.
Thank you.
Question?
Yeah, a couple of things, kind of the same question in terms of like, when we're at rent and we're at 75%, is that,
That's rent for the building, for us.
yeah, and
Yeah.
is that, we're not quite at 75% of the year, so has there been a change in the rent, or is it just that we're paid in advance, or how does that?
As
March,
let me see
April. We only have 3 months left in the fiscal year, right?
here. Right, we May 1, April 30th is our
Right.
our last
So it'd be
day.
February, March, April.
Yeah, so we only have
April,
3
so we
months.
do, okay,
Mhm.
so we're,
So yeah, we're going to be fine.
okay.
We're going to be fine.
And then the, under supervisor expenses, the service provider, the 100,000, what is that? Is that allocated in one area, or is that multiple areas?
The service provider agreements that we provide to agencies that we were helping out, yes.
Yeah, that particular 100,000, is that multiple?
Yes,
agencies?
yes, for different. Where we at here? You are under.
Just about mid-page,
Yeah.
the second page.
The second page.
Yeah,
Oh, second.
we're in the supervisor's expenses, second to the last, where it says service providers.
Yeah, those are service provider agreements that we've, if I'm not mistaken, we've already handed those out. We don't have any more. we don't have any more agreements.
And I was just wondering how many, that 100,000, does it cover, do you know how many agreements are in there?
We did the VACSC, we did NICA, and I'm thinking those were the two that we've done.
Yeah, we cut back. I think we only did 2 or 3. Yeah.
So that line is not going to go over anything. That's where it's at. We have no more money to spend out of the service provider agreements. We've done those 2 agreements, and that's done for this fiscal year.
I was just interested in what the agreements were that constituted the 100,000.
That was the VACSC and NICA. So I think we did 50 for each, if I'm not mistaken. And I think we did 50 for each, but I'll double check for sure. But that money goes towards agencies that we're helping to expand our services, and like we did with the VACSC for their van service for our veterans. We gave money for that. And I think we did the same thing for NICA with what we were doing with the rent thing. So that's where that money went. Each one of them got $50,000, and that made the $100,000. So we went to those 2 organizations.
Yeah, and the key thing with our service provider agreement, we definitely, for reasons previously stated, we cut back on the number and the amount of monies we did this year, but the strategy behind those is that Township only has X amount of resources and expertise and funding, so we tend to support if there's a need in the community that another organization has expertise to handle. We tend to assist. We tend to contribute by giving them more funds to carry it out versus us trying to create that service ourselves. It was a good way to leverage the strengths of other organizations and help kind of fill gaps in the community.
Right. As I always talk about, we fill gaps at Township. We find a gap and we fill it. We had a problem with a new landlord coming in and talking about raising the rent. So we connected with NICA and we provided a service provider agreement for them to help people that are falling through the cracks in that area. So, and I'll have those numbers at the next meeting. So that's why we did with service provider agreements. Every time we do one, is to fill a void that needs to be filled in our community. So that's why we do it. Now, I'll let you guys know this much: with things that are happening and changing quickly, service provider agreements may even cut down even more this year, because we need to make sure we have funds available to support in areas that are going to be lacking. And one of those areas probably going to be food. And we need to be looking at that. I've been saying this since last year, and I'm going to say it again. We need to make sure we are prepared to help when this happens, because it's going to happen again. We need to be prepared. And so that's where my mindset is when I sit down and talk to Liz and Nate about the budget. My mind is making sure we are able to cover where we can to help as many people as we possibly can in this community. That's why we're here. And that's the mindset that I have going in when we are going to create this budget this year. That's my mindset. Okay? All right. Any more questions? Trustees? All right. The next order of business is assessors report.
I have nothing to report this tonight, unless someone has a question for me.
Okay. Well, the next order of business is the trustees report. Trustees?
Yeah, I got something. I was watching a documentary on Hurricane Katrina over the weekend, and it just really showed the problem of people, lower income people who can't afford to evacuate from the city. There were no resources to help them, so they just got caught. I mean, they couldn't go nowhere. So this made me think, like here in Freeport, would it be something feasible to look at for us to have any, like an emergency evaluation, not plan is not really the word I'm looking for, help package or funding to help people who can't afford to buy a bus ticket, who can't afford to get out of town, that if Freeport had to be evacuated, they could have some financial means to get out of town and get a hotel.
Well, you know, we have the emergency disaster relief line.
Yeah.
And if something like that happens to where, God forbid, people have to evacuate,
Yeah.
that's something that we can definitely tap into to have some source of some funding available to help with that. But this has to be part of a bigger plan.
Oh,
It
yeah.
has to be a city has to be involved with this
Yeah.
one, the county. So I get it, and I get what you mean. That's been something that I've thought about. What would happen if we would have to evacuate? How would we do it? And that was one of the reasons why we started the emergency disaster relief line. It was for flooding at first, and then I started thinking,
Yeah.
what if something more drastic happens? Then at least we have this line open. Mike always told me that you keep a line open. You know, if it's only $1 in a line, but you keep a
Yeah.
line open just to make sure that you can utilize that line without having to go in and have to redo a whole new budget or amend the budget or something like that. So we have that disaster relief line. Do I have an evacuation plan?
Oh, let me
Something like
rephrase.
that.
In terms of like an evacuation plan, that definitely would not be our responsibility.
Right.
That's city, county,
Right.
and I believe county has emergency services. They're probably, my guess is there's an evacuation plan already in place for our community. The question really was just for people who just didn't have money to get out of town, would township be a possible source to help them? And it sounds like with our emergency disaster relief fund, that is something that possibly could be tapped into if that ever was needed. So that's all I was just wondering. Yeah.
And would they
That
be able to
piece.
go and stay with relatives or,
Yeah, well, I mean, even thinking about people who probably don't have relatives nearby and they
Yeah.
need to go to a hotel.
And I can remember coming from
So-
Wisconsin through the east side to come and see my grandparents in the spring, and you'd look to the left and it was always flooded.
Yeah, but I'm talking about not so much flooding. I mean, like, if there was a train coming through with dangerous chemicals and it crashed and
Oh,
the whole
yeah.
city had to be evacuated. That's really what I'm getting at is if the whole city had to be evacuated, mandatory, would there be a way to assist people who can't afford a bus ticket, or a hotel to go to if they don't have family that they can drive to?
Right.
So
I would think so. I would think that our emergency disaster relief line would be able to help with something like that. But you want to know something? You just put something on my mind. Maybe I need to sit down and discuss with the city. Hey, if this happens, is there something? What are you guys going to be able to do? This is what we'll be able to do. Something we can
Yeah.
as a team.
Yeah.
So, okay.
And I believe there
That's-
is
that's-
a
that's
person with the county, might even be an actual position, or at least there used to be one, or
EMS, Emergency Management Services.
yeah,
It
I think
used
it's-
to be Terry Groves.
I think it's Kevin
yeah,
Countryman now,
yeah,
isn't it? I
Yeah,
think it's Kevin Countryman now.
yeah.
Okay.
So
And Kevin Countryman used to be a fireman.
Fire chief.
Fire chief, yes.
I will get a hold of him.
yeah, just one of those things. Hope we never have to tap into,
Right,
but need to be ready.
Better to
You
have
never know.
a
Yeah.
plan in place and not need it than to need it and not have it.
Yep.
So I agree. Okay.
Thank you, Calvin.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, just because like in part of the documentary, FEMA actually did basically a mock drill of having to evacuate New Orleans, and part of it was how to get all the people out, but that part of the plan got ignored when it actually happened. So I was like, yeah. So that's just what made me think about it
Okay.
for our community.
Okay.
That's all I had. Thanks.
Okay. Trustees, anything else? Okay. The next order of business is public comments. Any public comments?
Yeah. I'm Steve Carroll, and Calvin, to your point, evacuating Freeport, some sort of rail catastrophe. we can't depend on FEMA right now.
Yeah, that's
We know
true.
why. Something else. Okay, you guys are contributing to 4 food pantries. Roughly 18,000, if I got it right. And they're part of Feeding America.
Yes.
Now, I'm suspicious of NGOs, and constantly, especially locally. So I took a big look at Feeding America. They're first rate. And they get great ratings for bang for your buck. The one thing is apparently they're getting a new CEO, but nobody's sure how, since this is a private organization, we're not sure what that salary is. There's estimates around 900,000. I hope it's lower, but I think township's involvement in providing funding for Feeding America, that's the best thing you can do right now. And you gotta keep monitoring this, because it's gonna be bad. So it's like FEMA. Sorry, guys.
All right. Any more public comments? Seeing that there isn't any other business coming for the town. Okay, seeing that there is none, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn until February 2nd, 2026 at 4:30 p.m.
So moved.
Second.
Who made the motion?
Ted,
I did.
Okay,
Kathy
thank you.
seconded it.
All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Okay, meeting's adjourned. Thank you all for coming. Thank you for calling.